charge in relation to the abduction and murder of 27-year-old Tasha Patterson and her 10-month-old daughter Soraya Paulwell, has pleaded guilty to 2 counts of murder and 2 counts of kidnapping. The defendant entered the plea before Supreme Court Judge Justice Lorna Shelley Williams on Thursday afternoon. He is to return to court on November 15 for sentencing. The man is among 4 people charged with the macabre killing of mother and child, whose father is Member of Parliament Philip Paulwell. U.S. Navy Petty Officer Leoda Bradshaw, who also shares the child with Paulwell, is alleged to be the mastermind behind a murder-for-hire plot that claimed the lives of Patterson and her daughter. Her cousin Roland Balfour, Richard Brown, and Rochelle Miller are also charged in the matter. Young Paulwell and her mother were abducted from their home in St. Andrew on Saturday, September 9. They are burnt.
Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon members. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yes, as you know right now, this is the hottest news story when it comes down to everything that's happening in Jamaica. It's all about the Leoda Bradshaw murder case. You know that the baby mother of Member of Parliament for East Kingston and Port Royal, Philip Paulwell. Yeah, so as you can see that you're looking right now at your thumbnail, you would see that it says Leoda Bradshaw hired another hitman to kill the first hitman who took them to Warwick Hills and watch her do the wicked hack. So yeah, so we're not gonna name the person, but one of the men who was hired by Leoda Bradshaw'S cousin, and he was paid over, you soon hear that, over a certain amount of money, and then they did not want to finish. Why I'm telling you, Leoda did not want to pay the man the rest of the money, so she hired another man to kill the first hitman. You understand? Because the hitman went there and the hitman could not complete the job to kill the woman and the baby. For some reason or the other, I had a change of heart. Because you know that killing a baby, that would be some, most people, for you to kill a baby, you have to be in a different mind frame to do such an evil act. And this man just could not carry out the same. And so as you know, the Jamaican system now, we kind of mimic the American justice system, in which people plea deal, and you understand, not only with the plea deal, but it's very generous to them if you plead guilty at the first try, as this man has done. So it's not costing the court any undue, not costing the court, wasting the court time. So because of that, they're going to take that into consideration, that 50% reduction in his sentence. But the reason why he has pleaded guilty, remember that he was hired. He was the first hitman that was hired by her cousin, and they took him and he took them up to Warwick Isle where the execution was planned. Where execution was, they killed the mother and the baby. Then after that, she hired a man to kill him, and because it's so fortunate that the man that was trying to kill him could not shoot as shoots accurately as because most gunmen, they cannot shoot you from far. So man empty a 21 clip, and he escaped and he just went straight to the police. You understand? So, and report that this man was trying to kill him. That man is charged too, you know. So 2 hitman is charged, you know. The first one is charged, the one that drove the vehicle up there where where Leoda executed the baby and the mother. And that hitman that took them there. Then the other hitman now that tried to kill the first hitman, he's arrested and charged with the murder too, you know, after the fact. So trust me, this is really a Netflix series. This is a movie itself, because we have never seen anything like this ever in Jamaica. So we have to applaud Delroy Chuck. You know, personally, you know, we do not like Delroy Chuck, period, because, you know, Delroy Chuck is a criminal cuddler. But you have to give him props, you know, based on, you know, what they're saying about this law. He's the architect behind it. So we can see that Delroy Chuck will wake up now to the cafe and realize you can't nurse murderers. So moving on now. So so the accused man, he pleaded. The accused man claims responsibility for the kidnapping and killing of Paul Wells' infant daughter and her mom. So that was last week Friday, you know. Last week Friday, you understand. So Toshina Patterson and her daughter Saraya Palwell, one of 3 men implicated in the murder and kidnapping of opposition lawmaker Philip Palwell's infant daughter and her mother, has pleaded guilty and is to be sentenced on November 15 in the Home Circuit Court. The defendant pleaded guilty to 2 counts of murder and 2 counts of kidnapping on Wednesday. That was last week, so it's 8 days ago this happened. So, however, his name is withheld for safety reasons. We're not going to tell you his name. We know who's the person. We're not telling you that you're seeing him right now on the LCD, because, you know, the police and the court has asked not, you know, to expose this man for his safety. Because, you know, it going to Jamaica, informer for dead, and that's a dear thing. But we at the Jamaica Young Police Channel say informer for live and gunman for dead. You understand? So, yeah, so you know that. So he has pleaded guilty and is to be sentenced on November 15 in the Home Circuit Court at downtown Kingston. So we're gonna see what his sentence is gonna be like. And you know that most of the case, the murder case, them now, the justice system is turning again. The criminals, they're turning on each other now, because no one wants to gamble and go in front of the jurors then, because you know that we have social media now and everything is in social media now. So whether or not the lawyers want to believe it or the judges, the people are in tune and they see what is going on. So those who know the media know that the media can make an innocent man guilty and a guilty innocent. You understand? So the name of the murderer, the man that plead guilty, that are the driver, his name has been withheld for safety reason. So 3 other persons charged in the case, 2 men and a woman, remain before the court. Reports are that the man who pleaded guilty drove the killers to Warwick Hill, St. Andrew, where 10-month-old Saraya Palwell and her mother, 27-year-old Toshina Patterson, were murdered. So it is further reported that he was the person who had collected a part of the payment from the accused mastermind Leoda, Bradshaw, and handed it over to the men. Bradshaw, who is Palwell's companion and the mother of one of his children, is alleged to have offered the killer $500,000 to murder the woman and her child. The mother and daughter were abducted from their home on Gilmore Drive in St. Andrew on September 9th. They were allegedly taken to East Kingston, where they were shot dead and their bodies burnt. Attorney at law Valrenita Robertson and Rita Allen represented the man who was arraigned. But hey, Valrenita Robertson, you know, good lawyer, you know, one of the best woman, Jacqueline Samuel Brown can't come nowhere near, Valrenita Robertson. Valrenita Robertson are one of the best ever. Jacqueline Samuel Brown, she good, but not good as Valrenita Robertson. The best. You understand? So all Vibes Cartel are idiot. If Vibes Cartel don't want to beat him murder case, as he would make angle it. Because this woman, I tell her say she know her thing. You understand? Valrenita Robertson. If you have any case on them thing, she defend you. the chance of you walking is very high because she know how to beat it. If the juror them get you on one, she know how to win it and appeal. No, that me I tell you that. Believe you me. So earlier this month, Bradshaw, we attacked October, earlier last month, Bradshaw and our cousin Roland Balford, also charged in the matter, appeared in court and were remanded until December. Bradshaw, a 34 U.S. Navy petty officer, second class, CS2, CS2 mean culinary specialist, and some people don't understand, and we're gonna explain all of the things to, culinary specialist. To be a culinary specialist, you have to have secret clearance. I don't know ordinary work on them things because you have to deal with food. You understand? For make certain so you're not a plant in a navy and them things. So when you hear some people I guess, try to belittle the girl and rate in a navy, you don't do that, you understand? So, but it's just that she's a wrong move she make. So Balford was charged with 2 counts, each of capital murder, conspiracy to murder, kidnapping and kidnapping conspiracy. Balford was charged with 2 counts, each of accessory before the fact to kidnapping and accessory before the fact to murder. The allegations were disclosed earlier this month in the Home Circuit Court in Kingston after Bradshaw and Balford were brought before Justice Simone Wolfe-Rees on a voluntary bill of indictment to bypass proceedings in the parish court. According to the allegations on September 5th, Bradshaw learned of the child's existence and contacted Patterson via Facebook while introducing herself as the parliamentarian's wife. But look here, may I show you something on them thing. You see, Bradshaw idiot on them thing. Because Philip Palwell, we just tell you from based on the information received and obtained from people who close to him. Yeah, we are not any surrogate of Philip Palwell, you understand? We know the man, but the man is not our friend. When we say friend, and I like say we have his cell phone number, we can call him and no, because we're not enough politics. We tell you already, so we have connection to the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, but we are not a part of it because we not deal with the lie and them thing. There's too many lies, and the PMP LGBTQ plus is a criminal organization. We don't see it as a political party. That's from the Jamaican Young Police channel perspective. So the allegations were disclosed last month in the Home Circuit Court in Kingston after Bradshaw and Balford were brought before Justice Simone Wolfe-Rees on a voluntary bill of indictment and bypassed the proceeding in the parish court. So you know what them supposed to do? Them just supposed to just cut out all of them preliminary inquiries then. Since you saw them can't move fast with this case because this case is of national importance and it have international interests. Plus you don't know, so the US Navy, the US Navy, NCIS, they are part of the investigation team, and that they had hand over all of our digital footprint, to the Jamaica Constabulary Force. You understand? So according to allegations, on September 5th, Bradshaw learned of the child's existence and contacted Patterson via Facebook while introducing herself as a parliamentarian wife. So during the exchange, she reportedly advised Patterson to conduct a paternity test, but following the conversation, the woman blocked her on the social media platform. Yeah, and she have all right for block her because look here, if she even a Philip Palwell wife and them thing there, she not control over how this woman, how she handle her affairs. And she did open her leg and Philip Palwell, a theme soldier stand up and a theme soldier march and a theme soldier do all of the turn them, you understand, and attention and all of them thing, and I'm soldier stand easy, you understand, and I march, he say, attention, alright, stand at ease. Stand easy. And that's how him get the baby. Him soldier just stand at ease. And when the soldier stand at ease, you can't get the soldier to stand up again. You have to get some boy and Philip a old man. Philip not a young boy like no teenager, you understand? When you're a teenager and them thing there, what? Your soldier stand at ease, what? Less than 5 minutes, your soldier ready again. When you reach certain age, no. Soldier tired, soldier forget rest and reboot and all them thing there. Not even Viagra can help the soldier to jump up again. So I saw him get the baby and them thing there. So I don't know what to she why she feel like say, you understand? And she that firing with fear man in Miami. You understand? You know, papi, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how she take this thing for. You understand? So the following day, Bradshaw, who resides in Miami, in the state of Florida, the United States, reportedly arrived on the island on a mission to murder the woman and child. So that's the only reason why she visit Jamaica. One intention, because the U.S. NCIS, Navy, the Navy investigative part of the agency of the U.S. Navy, them hand over everything to the Jamaican Constabulary Force, the investigator, the digital footprints. So everything when you do on phone, type this, that. All them talk about with WhatsApp and them thing there. Uncle Sam always have a way of mirror things, so you can't escape it. You understand? So them get everything and show the digital. The only chance here is to just take a plea deal. So all who want to say Philip Parler involved, just junk, because Philip Parler just ignorant to everything. The man is not in any intimate relationship with her. Because I'm done with her. Because her mouth filthy. And she will talk to him like say him not, she not no respect on them thing. And no, which man want to talk to her and get a woman and not no respect. You want to be with a woman where you know say respect you on them thing. And she not no respect, her mouth is filthy. And that's why Philip let her, that's why so him just tolerate her, because she have she claims that the youth of the daughter is a man, is a gentleman. Him know say him go there, say him do like someone and say, alright, I don't mind. She say a fee him just just hold it. Him not even know if a jacket and them thing. Maybe he might do a DNA test now, but you understand, for find out if I really fee daughter. But him, you understand. See. And then you have some little idiot people now complain, boy, I'm too old for her and them thing there. A fee business that him and the woman business, how the man who we want to sleep with, how is that fit people business? And you understand? At them, but boy, him 30-year-old, young and 20. Hey, look here, at them love the old man, because the old man have money. And film soldier, you understand what I'm saying? Them no mind film soldier stand at attention. And then, stand easy with them. So I don't see how people are worried about the man and the man life and who he want to sleep with. Everybody say the man is a real admiral and they have problem with women. So boy, woman too young. At 16 age of consent, and all of these women are grown women. And one of them, Philip never put no gun on nobody's head and them open up them foot. And them glad they want to sleep with him, because the man a celebrity in his own way. You understand? And he's a likable guy. Yeah. Whether or not you want to believe it. People like Philip Parler because I'm just irie. I'll even, you understand? Yeah. So later that night, the men reportedly checked where Patterson lived. It is further alleged that on September 7th, they went to the home in Stony Hill, St. Andrew, where Bradshaw was staying to discuss the execution of the kidnapping and murder plot. So why none of these men ever said to her, say, hey, look here, how can I eat that thing that and, see. So she never did tell them, say, Philip Parler, baby mother, or they didn't know. So more or less she must hide that from them, because anyhow she had echo such sentiment to them, say, boy, say the woman, Philip Parler, baby mother, it would have to take a different turn. So she did not disclose that to them. It's when everything bust down, them realize, shit, we in a dodo and them thing there. Our cousin know, and him, because she always has send things come give him. Not a problem on them thing there, licky. So him just go along with her, you understand? Now think about the baby. Come on, man, at least the baby. So two days later, before 7 a.m., Bradshaw reportedly made several calls to Patterson intending to lure her out of her house, but was unsuccessful. So based on evidential material, Bradshaw showed up at Patterson Gilmore Drive, Kingston 20, home at 7 a.m. in a tinted SUV. So she come in a Philip Parler vehicle, trick the girl. You understand? Because Philip, him just easy. Him no care and him no nothing with her and them thing there. And she left him now with left the baby. Him no ask her nothing, him no business. Because you understand, him not even touch her, she in one room, him in our next room. Based on the information received. And when, as we said, we're not a surrogate for the man. We just believe in a justice, and we just believe in, so people must treat people of such. You understand? So Patterson and her baby entered the vehicle, remaining for more than 15 minutes. The vehicle then left the area, and the mother and child were taken to Stonehill, where they were handed over to the men who reportedly transport them to Warwick Hill. Police officers later visited the crime scene and found dried bones and blood near the area where the two were believed to have been killed. In the meantime, the fourth defendant, Roshane Miller, who is charged with 2 counts each, accessory before the fact of murder and accessory before the fact of kidnapping, is scheduled to return to court in the coming days. Attorney at law Deborah Martin and Kelly Hamilton are representing Bradshaw. Attorney at law Bert Samuel, Matthew Hyatt, and Courtney Rowe are representing Balford. So, alright. She give them $100,000. So this is where some people have problem now, you know. You understand? And yes, so she give them $100,000. So who will find all of these money for, to fund these lawyers? It's all Jamaican people can find money when people behind in a problem. So we're gonna continue the journey. So we want you to listen to this recording from one of our news outlet out of Jamaica about this case. So you watch, you listen, you decide.
So those of you who are heavily invested in the Saraya Paul and Toshana Patterson's case, just like myself, would have heard by now that on Thursday, one of the defendants pled guilty to 2 counts of murder and 2 counts of kidnapping. He is to be sentenced on November 15. What is unclear, however, is whether the confessed killer, whose name has been withheld, will be cooperating with prosecutors in the case against his co-accused. But on a sad note, because this person pled guilty at the first opportunity, under the Criminal Justice Administration Act, a person who pleads guilty at the first opportunity may benefit from discounted sentence of up to 50%. So the discounted sentence is up to the judge's discretion. The judge is going to decide the percentage in regards to discount that will be given. Now we can recall that Leoda Bradshaw, the alleged mastermind, was charged jointly with Roland Balfour, cousin Richard Brown, and Roshane Miller. Now according to a source, the man who pled guilty was the one who drove the killers to Warwick Hills, St. Andrew, where the infant and her mother were murdered. It is further reported that he was the person who had collected part payment from Bradshaw and handed it over to the men. Now that is giving you a clue as to who this person is. So in January this year, Minister of Justice Delroy Chuck brought a proposal to Parliament to impose stiffer penalties for murder, because presently the mandatory minimum sentence on murder is 15 years, and if it is capital murder, the person has to serve 20 years before he's eligible for parole. Minister Chuck wants to increase that from 15 years to 45 years and 20 years to 50 years respectively. So the minimum sentence for murder is 15 years. Now this is giving you an idea of the amount of discount or the amount of time that this person will be eligible to serve. And also we didn't even take into consideration the fact that he might be a crown witness, which would also reduce his sentence. Guys, I'm watching this. I can't wait for the 15th of November.
Yes, man. Those of us who knew me or
is going to be,
whether personally or via YouTube, you know that I am a hawk when it comes down to handing in tough sentences for criminals. Yes, and I do believe in preemptive strike. I'd save lives. I don't believe in certain kind of people to go to prison. I don't know when them come about this human rights thing. And the same people who tell about human rights are the biggest violators of human rights. So I just hypocrite them talk through 2 sides of their mouth. You understand? So, when I delve in international politics right now, but what does I show say, sometimes people who tell about you must do this and them thing there, I them need to do it because them not, when it come out to human rights, them not have none. Yeah, so, we see, as you hear, Michelle from one of the news media outlets in Jamaica reporting and giving you some details about the sentencing of one of the Hitman. So as you know that most of you don't even know, And yeah, to all of my PMP friend them, yeah, I mean, they don't like me, but look here, I care zero, because all I am here is to tell the truth. And you could have called me Labour a little more, that now stop me from talk. Call me anything you want, any name, yeah. I'm still going to talk to you, because that's what I am here for, because we want back Jamaica. That's all we are fight back for. I am not telling the payroll or beholden to any political party in Jamaica. I'm only beholden to the people of Jamaica, because we want back with Jamaica. We know who are strongly hold it. We know right up to 1989, murder was just murder. Murder was not about no capital murder, this and that. And the PMP, them come in because them is a criminal organization. And we say it without any apology that them dismantle the justice system why we have so many murders, because them can't create job, them can't create nothing. Them can't create an educated population. You understand? All them know to do is create criminals. So, yeah, so this guy now, Del Rychuk, trust me. Honestly, right now I have to do a 360-degree turn on this man. You understand? We can see he's evolving. I don't know why and how, but we appreciate it. Because this man, liberal as liberal coming. He was the first Labour, obviously, with liberal, like the PMP, I'm sympathetic to criminals. I don't know what happened, why I have this awakening, but yeah, we applaud it. Better late than never. You understand? So, all the 4 and the 6 year where you see with prison and them thing, that was a part of his thing along with the PMP. If the PMP alone, yeah, murderer gets parole and all them thing, that we are tell you that is a criminal organization. So we soon give you some more to show you evidence they are the one behind the crime in Jamaica, encouraging criminal. You can't rehabilitate murderer. A man take your life, him for lose him. So we see it. You understand? So we like some of the PMP, them politicians, them to experience it. Yeah, when I talk, we say our deepest condolence to Philip Palwell, because Philip Palwell was one of the PMP politicians way back in the day, in time the state of emergency, and him tell himself a vote for it, and the PMP no vote for it, because them say a principle, in which I like Philip Palwell say, boy, look, tell my people them out of Rockford with them family I did every day about principle, and this and you understand. So we sorry say he's the one that experienced it. Yeah, we'd pray that if it was a Donna Scott Motley, and the woman looked like a Duppy, and Mark Golden, Peter Bunting, and the other criminal, most of them, the PMP LGBTQ plus is a criminal organization. We just wish I did one of them. And honestly, I just the person who we really like, yeah, not telling a lie. When I talk about him, when we say like him and them thing, when I observe the man from him, irresponsible behavior or dishonest behavior. No, we know that. Because if a man a thief, him a thief, and we make him responsible for his action. So, Minister of Justice now, Del Rychuk, has called for stricter sentences for murderers. He believes that the current sentences guidelines are not severe enough and do not act as sufficient deterrent to crime. Yeah, because a man about, can go 20 year prison, you understand? Because you know, no shame on them thing, because why you want to go in a one jail with the next man, long seed man, yeah, everything where you do is the same place. You do your number 2, that, I don't know, and then you heat inside there and them thing, and that's the place you want to go. You know, an ambition, man. So any woman who talk to a man where a criminal or somebody who are jailbird, that the woman has no ambition either. It's just simple as that. We are telling you that. So Chuck has proposed a mandatory minimum sentence for murder to be increased from life imprisonment to life imprisonment without parole, without the possibility of parole. And he also suggested that the death penalty be reinstated for some instances of murder, such as involving multiple victims or children. Boy, hey, we have to give Del Rychuk props to that. Big up. Yes, Del Rychuk, yeah. And so when we are big up Del Rychuk, so you're more undeserved, because we beat you, Yeah, man, we beat you with the Andropang thing, man. Yeah, man, because I just saw it one of them things there, so we believe in a redemption, so we can see you dip on the redemption thing. So Chuck's proposal has been mixed with reaction. Some people support his call for harsher sentencing, arguing that the necessary to protect society from violent criminals. Others oppose his proposal, arguing that it is cruel and unusual punishment and will not have any effect on the crime rates. So you know who that do that? I PMP I said that, you know, and you saw our media outlet them in Jamaica, especially you glean out them dishonest. Them no want tell you say PMP I do that, you know, cause through them no say people them are idiot. Cause if them come out and say it, the people them at least them so wait. But the PMP, you know, has been always batting for the murderers. Them never bat for the victims. The only person who rights them care about is always the criminals. We are telling that. So the debate over the death penalty is particularly divisive in Jamaica. The death penalty was abolished in 1993 and there has been repeated calls to reinstate it. A 2016 poll found that 63% of Jamaica support the death penalty for murder. The Jamaican government has yet to take any action to implement Chuck's proposal. However, the debate over stricter sentences for murderer is likely to continue in coming months. In addition to the ethical and moral consideration involved in the debate over stricter murder sentences, there are also practical concerns to consider. For example, increase the mandatory minimum sentence for murder would put a strain on the Jamaican prison system. Additionally, there is no guarantee that harsher punishment would have a deterrent effect on crime. That's a lie. Trust me, it works right here in Florida, may I tell you that. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to implement stricter sentences for murderers is a complex one that must be made on a case-by-case basis, taking into account all the relevant facts. Bradshaw'S, the Minister of Justice in Jamaica, has sparked an heated debate with his proposal for stricter sentences for murderers. In this thought-provoking video, we explore the ethical, moral, and practical considerations surrounding controversial topic. You know, so if you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, yeah man, consider subscribing now. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, like the video. Yeah man, like the video, share the video. Join the channel. Join the Patreon. Right in the description box, there's a link to join the Patreon squad, where you will get videos that you can't see on YouTube due to certain restrictions, and the channel will get a link. Yeah, so moving on. So Chuck firmly believe that the current sentences guidelines in Jamaica are inadequate and fail to deter crime effectively. That's why we call for preemptive strike. Preemptive strike save lives. We don't want a criminal to feel. You understand what I'm saying? You know, we don't want a criminal feel like say boy them can just kill people and walk on it. No, you know, that's supposed a guy kill somebody, him supposed to start pooping pants of diarrhea, because him know same time him get old if him not turning himself. Him know say straight to the departure lounge him go. So it go. Yeah man, we believe in that preemptive strike. So to address this concern, he suggests increasing the mandatory minimum sentence from murder from life imprisonment to life without parole. You understand? So Bradshaw'S, we have to give him props to that, you know, at least he must stand up for the victims of crime. We know that the PMP, when they come on to criminals, we know that all them do is create. They are the creator of criminals in Jamaica, and them do everything to make the criminals them happy. And you can see right now they are lobbying the government to reduce, to make certain criminal walk free. But we are the Jamaica Young Police, and we are continuing to apply the pressure, because we want the people them to know who's for them and who's against them. Yeah, and to some of you and them thing that we are talking about, boy, you need to work with this blogger and this blogger. Hey, look here, we're not going to work with that blogger, because that blogger, the one where everybody take him word for gospel and them thing there. That blogger is scammer and them thing there. Because even up to now, you notice, him not say the blogger, the same, your favorite blogger, him don't mention nothing about the PMP, them a defend the murder of them. You know, see a blogger a scammer. And at that, I try to tell you now, you know, realize that the blogger is a scammer and him a dig out in the eye. All him care about is profit. Profit, what's in it for me? Him not care about Jamaica, him not, you understand? Me, I love Jamaica. You see, when you come on to Jamaican people, yeah, I am all for the government to do everything to protect them. Yeah, so you're a scammer, yeah man, your favorite scammer. Him, up to now, him still not even mentioned this, you know, but we have brought it up, and because we have to, look here, we have to open the people them eyes, you know. You understand? Because most of the people them blind. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.